My fellow Americans, make no mistake, President Obama has declared war on America. More precisely, he has declared war on the America that was founded on our Judeo-Christian values and moral principles. An America that promotes freedom and abhors government tyranny. An America that he and his elite secular progressive bureaucrats despise. Indeed, his time in office has been punctuated by broken promises and lies, such as his incredibly false promise to the American people that if you like your health care plan, you'll be able to keep your health care plan, period. And his administration's cover-up of the Benghazi terrorist attack, which the administration originally blamed on an anti-Islam video. Unfortunately, there are two fundamental promises he has kept. His promise to transform America and his promise to defend Islam at all costs. On the eve of his election in 2008, Obama candidly stated, "We are 5 days away from fundamentally transforming the United States of America." And he is fulfilling this promise today by picking and choosing which laws he will enforce and how he will enforce them through executive fiat, and by employing IRS thugs who target political opponents much like the KGB of the former Soviet Union. As you know, Obama's signature legislation, the train wreck known as Obamacare, is the largest government power grab ever witnessed by the American people. A power grab that is calculated to transform America into a socialist, wealth-distributing state in which the government holds all of the power. In short, Obama is engaging in a frontal attack on our constitutional republic, a republic that was created and designed by our founders to limit government so as to prevent this sort of tyranny and to protect our liberty. Fortunately, many conservatives think of war as simply a metaphor when applied to politics. But for radical secular progressives like Obama, the war is real, which is why he and his companions seek to destroy their opposition, often attacking them as Islamophobes, homophobes, racists, or right-wing extremists. Deceit and deception for them is a tactic employed in this war to defeat their enemy. And we know who their enemy is. It is God-fearing, patriotic Americans like you and me. But the American Freedom Law Center understands that this is war, and we are fighting back. Having served as an infantry officer on active duty in the U.S. Marine Corps for more than a decade, I learned a thing or two about warfare. And I can assure you that there is no better organization equipped to fight this battle for America than the American Freedom Law Center. You see, in addition to forcing his leftist anti-American agenda on the people of this great nation, Obama has also formed an unholy alliance with Islamists. As part of his plan to transform America, Obama has engaged in an unprecedented policy of appeasement with the Muslim Brotherhood, a radical Islamist organization that has as its goal the destruction of America. Fortunately, the rise of Muslim Brotherhood sympathizers in elite policy circles, including those occupied by Obama and his supporters, shows the success of the Brotherhood in its civilization jihad against America. This jihad proceeds through the infiltration of social, cultural, and political institutions, including national, state, and local governments and their agencies, rather than through more violent means, such as flying planes into buildings or igniting bombs at public events. But make no mistake, it is equally as dangerous, and it shares the very same objective, the destruction of America. As you may recall, in his 2009 Cairo speech, which was part of his now infamous apology tour, Obama made the following pledge to Muslims around the world. "I consider it part of my responsibility as President of the United States to fight against negative stereotypes of Islam whenever they appear." And as our litigation efforts demonstrate, we are seeing the dangerous effects of this pledge on the free speech rights of those who criticize Islamic law and publicly challenge the notion that Sharia-adherent Islam is simply a religion of peace. Indeed, this inability to identify and name our enemy has had devastating and dangerous effects. It has allowed the Muslim Brotherhood and its affiliated organizations, such as the Council on American Islamic Relations, or CAIR, to operate on our shores with impunity. Just recently, one of Obama's members of the Department of Homeland Security Advisory Council sent out this shocking message over Twitter. "I do consider the United States of America an Islamic country with an Islamically compliant constitution. Move on." While the odds in this battle for America might seem overwhelming, American Freedom Law Center is up to the challenge. We are winning many cases and thus setting precedent for future legal challenges. And even when we receive an adverse ruling, we effectively use the litigation to shape public discourse in order to ultimately shape public opinion. In short, we are effectively confronting this challenge to our freedoms in courtrooms, the public square, and the public policy arena throughout America. And you can join us in this critical battle by supporting our work. Indeed, we cannot fight alone. We need the support of patriotic Americans like you. And as you prayerfully consider our request, remember what Edmund Burke said: "The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing." I can assure you that the American Freedom Law Center is doing something. We will not let secular progressives like Obama destroy this great nation. And we will not fail in this crucial battle for America, because failure is not an option. May God bless you, and may He continue to bless America.